This is financial advice. Bitcoin is at the half point mark of their all-time high. Okay? The all-time high was about 60,000.
Yeah.
It's a 31.
69. I think it's 69.
There's institutional money on the ground right now that is about to pump into Bitcoin. You may not be able to afford an entire Bitcoin, but you could buy a portion. Why buying a portion is important? If you have 10% of one coin, that's $3,000.
Yeah.
When that Bitcoin reaches a valuation, which the estimate is about 100,000, your 3,000 investment will now be valued at 10,000, which means you would have seen $7,000 worth of profit.
Definitely.
In a couple of years, it is estimated that one Bitcoin, because it's hard money, it's finite and it's a very small supply, and the halving is next year.
Yeah.
It is estimated that within 2 bull run cycles, we may be seeing $1 million Bitcoin. That is not calculating. That's very moderate and conservative, because you're not calculating for the money printer being on and what state the economy of the world is in.
That is true.
Right? So now you have 10%. You came in at $3,000. You have 10% of a Bitcoin that's worth $1 million. Then you took $3,000 to $100,000.
Yeah.
To me, that's a win.
Yeah, it is.
For me personally, and I'll say this, I took every meaningless thing that I spend money on, subscribe to.
Yeah.
And I have started dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Not Ethereum, not all this other stuff, but Bitcoin. So my play is, okay, I was at 10.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 30. I will be at 50 at some point.
Yeah.
And I want a piece. I want a whole hog.
Yeah.
For myself to enjoy, but because I'm 38.
Yeah.
By the time I hit 40, 42, I have $1 million Bitcoin.
That's true.
Who could talk to me then?
That is true.
Oh.
Like, I would say, trying to get a full Bitcoin is definitely the way, because even though it's trading at like 30s now, I could definitely see Bitcoin hitting 100K. Like, it's only a matter of like when.
What Kobe used to say? Easy money. Easy money.
I definitely see it hitting 100K in the future. Now the only question is when. You have the halving, then even after that, once it stops, it's going to be demand for it, and it's going to be a limited supply. So it's going to push the price up.
The problem is this: if you let the billionaires come and buy out all the Bitcoin, you're going to have a problem. Yeah. Bitcoin is like property. You don't get rid of it. You leverage it.
Yeah.
So the point of me having 50% stake in one Bitcoin isn't the fact that, hey, I won $500,000 and I could cash it out and I could sell it.
Yeah.
No, I am going to leverage that commodity and get a loan from a bank, because that's what Bitcoin will be.
Yeah.
It's going to be an asset that you're going to be able to use.
I think now definitely going to start looking at that.
Now, I don't want to give my Bitcoin to be in the custody of some rando, but at least I'll be able to have that as a mechanism, as an asset against my net worth.
Yeah. And
that's going to allow me to have access to some money that I could use in whatever way, shape, or form. If you're going to invest in cryptocurrency, and this is financial advice, don't fall for the traps, don't fall for the schemes. They will always, and this happens in Wall Street and banks everywhere. They always try to get you to reinvest in them. Take the money, take your profit, shave off something, get your initial back, and use the profit in the real world. Fuck the metaverse.
Pay BPL.
Buy something to make money. You put money to work for you. Get a piece of property. Go into something and do an Airbnb with a relative or someone that you trust or something like that. Buy real things. Invest in things that make you money. Passive streams of income.
That's true.